Meet the AI therapist making headlines for its unique approach to mental health. Stressed about your boss? The chatbot suggests, try unplugging your boss and plugging them back in. Anxious about your relationship? It says, have you tried turning your partner off and on again? One user confessed, I feel invisible. The bot replied, congratulations, you've unlocked stealth mode.
Hello everyone, welcome back to The Current, the quick response news program from Jockey Club Ti-I College,
where we report on the latest issues, events, and culture. I'm Nivika.
And I'm Angie. Hey Nivika, have you noticed all the students turning to AI chatbots when they're stressed lately?
AI, like ChatGPT or DeepSeek, for therapy?
Not exactly therapy, but yes, for emotional support, and it's a growing thing. Recently, Hong Kong Free Press reported that around 20% of secondary students in Hong Kong show moderate to severe depression, anxiety, or stress, but nearly half don't reach out for help. Instead, some are turning to AI chatbots for instant comfort, late at night judgment-free.
Yes, I heard that. Some students are even turning to role-playing and companion chatbots like Character AI, or Chinese language apps like Xinye, as well as local initiatives like JCTIC AI, which is designed with inputs from educators and mental health professionals.
So, what's the appeal?
Well, for those students doing this, they say that they like that AI chatbots reply instantly, never get tired, and they feel safe because they don't have to reveal their identity or worry about being judged.
Some students say they talk for hours every day to get things off their chest or to feel heard when friends or family aren't available. Others mention late-night access and Cantonese support as reasons why they tried local options first.
Okay, I can see that might be appealing, but are there risks?
Yes, and experts are talking about them. A neuroscientist at HKU explained that AI can become an agreeable friend that tells you what you want to hear, that can create echo chambers where your views never get challenged. There are of course a number of concerns, like about privacy, over-reliance, and whether some apps are designed to keep you engaged for as long as possible.
I read that in America and the UK, there are even lawsuits involving chatbot interactions and teen self-harm. So it's serious territory. Like a kid was talking to AI, and then went and killed himself.
That's terrible!
I know. The good news though is that there have been no verified cases of this kind of thing happening in Hong Kong.
By that you mean no known suicides after doing AI therapy, right?
Exactly.
So where's the line between helpful support and unhealthy dependence?
Social workers suggest a simple check. If AI starts affecting real life, your sleep, school, friendships, or mood, it may be crossing into addiction. A healthy approach is to diversify your support. Friends, family, teachers, counselors, exercise, journaling, and AI as one tool, not the only one. Think, could I do this same conversation with a person I trust?
If the answer keeps being no, that's a sign to rebalance.
And what about local solutions? You mentioned JCTIC AI.
Right. A Hong Kong team developed a Cantonese first chatbot aimed at students, with educator input and optional moderation features for schools or NGOs. The goal is to offer 24/7 emotional support, while building safeguards, like dashboards, to spot students who may need human follow-up. Some pilots also include crisis keywords that trigger a reach a human message, rather than continuing the chat.
So, AI is not a replacement for a counselor, but it can be a bridge?
Exactly! Students are using AI as a first step because they are too shy and aren't ready to speak up yet. It can help with reflection, calming down, or getting perspective, and then encourage reaching out to real people when needed. In the best case, AI lowers the barrier, and then the next step is a friend, a teacher, or a counselor.
Very interesting. Let's go now and hear from some students about using AI for emotional support.
Have you ever tried chatting with an AI for help when you were feeling down or stressed?
Yes, when I was sad, because I think AI can give me enough emotional value.
No, because I'd rather chat with my family members, as when we chat with AI, they only give us answers from the data.
No, because I think that AI don't have any feelings.
No, because I think AI cannot provide emotional support to me when I'm very sad.
No, because I think that AI cannot interpret body language and I cannot feel his support.
Yeah, of course, because it's like my friend. I always talk with it because
Sometimes I feel really stressed or depressed, and I tell it about my feelings.
Yeah, I've tried it before.
What's one helpful thing AI can do for your mental health?
AI could help us think more positively, as they wouldn't shame us and they wouldn't talk bad about us. AI can help you anytime you want, like if you're mom and dad at home or in the middle of the night.
AI can provide me some ways to feel better after being sad.
It always helps me as less stressed and get rid of the depressed feelings.
It's always telling me, oh, you're good.
And one thing it definitely can't replace.
AI can't be our real friends, and so I can't play with him in the real life, and he just alive in a computer or a phone.
I don't think that they could replace any conversations with family members or friends.
I will never be able to look at in the eye.
AI can't put its hand on my shoulders and give me physical support.
They will never be able to give me a hug.
It can never be there physically because it's just a computer program.
What if it becomes a robot?
It still can't provide any warmth in the body because it's a robot.
Where do you draw the line so that you won't become dependent on AI for support?
I will draw the line when my family comes to find me or my friends want to play with me.
When it becomes too personal, as everything that we tell the AI would turn into data.
I would just never want to use it too much.
But what if it gives really good advice?
Maybe set a time limit to it, maybe 10 minutes or 5 minutes.
Nothing too private. I draw the line when it repeats itself.
Do you worry about data privacy with chatbots?
Yes, I am afraid that some people can control the chatbot and steal my data.
Yes, I'm very worried about it.
I'm not really worried because I only do general stuff like studying, but not going too deep and talk about things too private.
Yeah, that's why I won't use it.
Yeah, of course, because it's private, and now nowadays like DeepSeek, ChatGPT, it's not private, and maybe my personal information would be spread out to the whole world or somewhere else.
Do you think maybe they will use my data to improve their AI, and maybe they will know who I am?
I'll use it for reference or homework, but never private stuff.
What would make you feel safe enough to try one?
I will definitely never feel safe with AI.
If it's totally isolated from the internet, I would definitely give it a try.
What do you mean totally isolated?
I mean, like, if I install it from the internet and then to my desktop and then disconnect it with the internet, then it will be isolated and it won't have leakage of my privacy.
What would be some good rules you can set for yourself?
I can set a limit for talking with AI, and I will talk more with my families or friends.
I'd probably set that at most for one day you'd only ask 5 questions to AI, or else you'd become too dependent.
I will not ask AI some question about the privacy.
Maybe I will not talk about my name or anyone's name, or I'm not going to talk about some so specific place or time.
Great comments! Thanks everyone! Let's now unpack some practical tips for anyone curious but cautious.
First, set boundaries. Time box your chats, like 15 to 20 minutes max, especially at night. If you notice you're avoiding real conversations because of AI, pause and reach out to a person you trust.
Second, choose the app or AI carefully. Prefer tools with clear privacy policies, data controls, and local oversight if used through school. Avoid role-play bots that blur reality or encourage unhealthy dependence. If the bot refuses to give you crisis advice and shows you local resources, that's a good sign.
Third, use AI as a prompt, not a prescription. Ask for reflection questions, grounding exercises, journaling prompts, or school life planning, not diagnosis. If you see self-harm or crisis content, seek human help immediately. And save a small list of helplines or school contacts on your phone so you can act fast.
And what if you or a friend worry about someone's AI use?
Try this. You can check in on them without judgment. Invite them for a walk or study session. Share support options. Peer listeners, teachers, counselors, or helplines. Remind them they're not alone. And offer to go with them to talk to a counselor. If that first step feels too hard for them, with a balanced take, AI chatbots can be a helpful stepping stone, especially at 2 a.m. when no one else is awake. But they're not therapists. They don't replace human care. And they shouldn't become your only outlet. Use AI to get started, not to get stuck.
If you are struggling, reach out. Classmates, teachers, school social workers, or trusted adults. If an AI chatbot helps you start that conversation, that's a win.
And if you or someone you know is in immediate danger, contact emergency services or a crisis line right away.
Well, that's all for this episode of The Currents.
Whoa, one more thing. You all know about our school's spirit building activity called the Pride of TE, right?
That's where you guess who a fellow student is from clues. Well, here are 2 more. Drumroll please.
For our first student, the clues are that she is helpful, a best volunteer, and she created over 30 animation shorts on her YouTube channel.
The second student plays sports stacking and won 3rd place at a 2021 World Championship, representing Hong Kong in gymnastics.
If you know the answers, check your emails for the link, or go to the sign in front of the lecture theater and give it a try.
Now, that's all for The Currents. Thanks for watching,
and see you next time. Bye!